Coming up on today's edition of OwlTV Today, financial aid applications are now open. We'll have the latest on what you need to know to get set for the 2026 through 2027 school year.
Plus, it was a rough night for the Owls in FAU's conference opener against Memphis. We'll have highlights and some of the lowlights from the game.
We'll also take a look at what the new Competitive Excellence Fund means for the future of FAU athletics. All of those stories and so much more is straight ahead on OwlTV Today. Good morning, Florida Atlantic. I am Ava Giacchi.
And I'm Marissa Verzi. Welcome to this morning's edition of OwlTV Today, where we bring you the latest stories from across campus and the community.
Thanks for starting the day with us. We'll begin this morning planning ahead for college costs. FAFSA is now open for the 2026 through 2027 school year.
We spoke with Tamsy French from FAU's Office of Financial Aid about what students need to know to prepare for the future.
Hi, my name is Samaya. I'm calling on behalf of Florida Atlantic University. Am I speaking with Vanessa?
Yes, this is she.
I'm just reaching out to inform you I have an outstanding balance, and the deadline to settle this is March 18th.
What? Hi, I'm Vanessa. Let's get to know Hootline.
At a large university like FAU, navigating admissions, registration, financial aid, and other processes can feel overwhelming. Recognizing this challenge, Tracy Balukas had a bold idea to create a student-led call center that would provide proactive peer-to-peer support. Through this initiative, FAU students reach out to incoming and current students and offering help to make their journey at FAU that much easier. This initiative is not just about outreach, it's about empowering the students with information and support that they need to be successful here at Florida Atlantic.
I was able to speak to a Hispanic mom who was trying to help out her first generation son, and since I am also bilingual, I was able to just translate everything for her from Spanish to English and just know how everything was in more detail, the whole application process and what he needed to submit and how everything needed to be done for him to be able to get such a great opportunity.
Asking if I would transfer out of FAU, as I was calling them to try and get them to come to FAU, I love it here and I want you to come here too. We should be at FAU together.
I had one student dedicated, he literally made a whole entire song for his voicemail, and it was really cool. And I put it on speaker, and me and my hootliners, we just listened to it, and it's oh, this is actually good.
Our calls bring out a mix of emotions, from joy when a student finds out that they qualify for a scholarship, to relief when we help a student with financial aid questions, and sometimes even comfort when a student just needs someone to talk to. Overall, every call is different, but at the end of the day, we're here to help.
When I was transitioning into my second year here at FAU, I received a call from Hootline about a hold in my account. And basically the hold was that if I didn't pay for it, I was not going to be able to register for classes in the fall. So I am very grateful that they called me in time to resolve that issue.
Thank you for coming along and learning about this hidden gem on campus. This is Vanessa with OwlTV.
If you haven't applied yet, now is the time. Visit FAU's financial aid page for more resources and information on how to complete your FAFSA forms and apply for scholarships.
Now to sports. FAU football hit the field this weekend. There was plenty of spirit at the football game, but it was not enough to spend the Owls to victory.
The Owls came out strong, packing energy into every play and keeping fans on their feet. Let's take a look at the game highlights.
Hey Owls, I'm Carly Vicola, and tonight conference play begins right here at home, where 1 and 2 Florida Atlantic Owls are coming off a bye week, but they will look to defend paradise against the 4-0 Memphis Tigers. Both teams will look to capture that first conference win of the season, so good luck to our Owls, and we'll check in at halftime. Memphis Tigers are leading the Florida Atlantic Owls 17-16. The Owls have had 2 touchdowns and 1 field goal. The first touchdown came from quarterback Caden Velkamp during a 4th and goal. The second touchdown came from wide receiver Jason Platt off a jet sweep. Defensively, the Owls have 3 tackles for losses and 1 sack. We hope our Owls will be able to come back and win this game. Game, and sadly FAU will fall to Memphis with a final score 55-26. Despite the loss, quarterback Caden Velkamp had a 318-yard passing game and 0 interceptions. The defense had 7 tackles for loss, 3 sacks, and a fumble recovery that set up an Xavier Terrell touchdown. The Owls will look to bounce back next week as they head to Rice to take on the Rice Owls. Best of luck to our Owls then. Signing off with OwlTV, I'm Carly Vicola.
Great energy from the team. The next home game is October 11th for Family Weekend. Go Owls!
In other news, the U.S. government is officially shut down.
The shutdown happened after lawmakers in Congress failed to pass a budget by the deadline. The disagreement mostly centers around spending levels and health care.
Hundreds of thousands of federal employees are facing furloughs. And some agencies, including those that handle student aid and research grants, may experience delays or limited operations.
Essential services like air traffic control and Social Security will continue, but the longer the shutdown lasts, the broader the impact could be.
And finally this morning, FAU Athletics is investing in the future.
The new Competitive Excellence Fund will provide $5 million annually to support athletes. This week, I had the chance to speak with Joseph Ray to learn about
Hi, I'm Joseph Ray, a member of the FAU Fly Girls and Code Dance team.
How do you think the Competitive Excellence Fund will impact your experience as a student athlete at FAU, both on and off the field?
I feel like this would open even more opportunities for athletics as a whole and help spread the word that FAU really is a great place for someone to have their athletic career.
Mm-hmm. And in what ways do improved facilities and increased support for scholarships and recruiting help the team perform better and stay more competitive nationally?
Nationally, our athletics will be recognized and more reputable. We would be able to go and compete against these huge teams and we'll be able to match their high standards and compete at the highest of levels.
And how important is it to you and your teammates at FAU that FAU is investing in retaining top coaches and building strong athletic programs for the future?
I feel like this is extremely important for me and my teammates. We feel really appreciated and it just shows that our hard work doesn't go unnoticed. Personally, this new advancement would open so many more doors and even within the school and allow us to experience so many new things.
Thanks, Marissa. An initiative like this shows FAU's commitment to investing in its athletes.
What an exciting time for FAU sports and for our OWL athletes.
And that's all for this week's OwlTV Today. Thanks for hanging out with us and catching up on campus news. Stay safe, and as always, go Owls.
We'll be back with more updates soon, so keep showing that OWL pride. Have an amazing weekend, FAU.